Welcome back. It's been one of the most talked about brand refreshers in South Africa, and love it or hate it, Absa's shift to the Africanacity proposition certainly got local consumers talking. Part of the campaign was a television advert for the corporate and investment banking side of the business. It was called I Want to Make That, which came to life under the watchful eye of the Mortimer Harvey agency. Let's go behind the scenes.
How do you make something new? Take a fresh look and rewrite what you do. First, you need a partner that believes in you and backs up your message with a vision that's true.
So I was extremely excited to be part of the team. I think the agency did an amazing job. When you talk to the brief, the request to agency was it needed to be unique, it needed to be different, it needed to stand out. And I think when you tick box that and you go against what they managed to achieve, on point.
Corporate and investment banking, a daunting name and a daunting task. Show the world what we do, that was the ask. We're not like the others, we don't want the same. That background noise that only changes the name.
If you think about how everybody communicates, it's a ship sailing through the oceans with the containers. You've got panels, solar panels all across, deserts and things like that. And that's how CIB as a category communicates today. And this is totally different to anything in the category. I don't think anywhere in the world, anybody has taken this kind of bigger chance around, taking a leap and actually trying to communicate very differently, but still be true to what the strategy is and what the key message should be.
Planes and trucks and trains and tracks, cargo ships and solar farms and produce piled in stacks. It's the same old way to show that with us, your business will continue to grow. So we set to work and the hours were long. The ideas were flowing, but so many were wrong. We were almost there so many times. We had the reasons, but not the rhymes. And then that moment, that flash of light, that feeling of elation when you know that you're right. When an idea opens up and you can see what it truly means to live with Africanacity.
Africanacity to me means a way to get things done. I think as Africans, we have an innate ability to go out, find ways, ingenious ways of doing things. And for me, this word encapsulates just who we are.
And so it is with a tip of a hat that we bring you I Want to Make That. The making of a vision for Absa CIB that shows what can happen when your thinking is free. We wrote the words, we found the crew who would build us something shiny and new. We had our heroes, we had our set, and we had our rally cry, our anthem.
I want to make that.
I want to make that.
I made that.
I want to make that.
We had 2 days. Our schedule was tight. We shot in the midday heat and in the dead of night. On a farm, in a house, and even on the beach. Like our client, there was nowhere that we couldn't reach. With lights and cameras and rigs and dollies, clients and directors and the crew and the DOPs, we called out rap, we had it in the can, and rushed off to post where the next stage began. Behind lines of code on flickering screens, we began slowly building on a young girl's dreams. We gave her a voice and a sound that grew, from a tone to a tune to a melody true. And it was all done with one overriding goal. At the end of the day, we wanted a soul to match the spirit of Africanacity that is lived and breathed at Absa CIB.
Depicting this idea of the child's imagination and the ability for small children to think way beyond any of the realms of our adult possibilities is truly representative of what our clients go out into the world to try and do.
For us, it's exactly how we would like, this bank and this part of the bank to be seen and to be experienced by our clients and colleagues. That we do not see boundaries. That we see the possibilities out there. I think it's going to be epic. It's going to be the best, CIB TV ad ever produced in this country, if not on the continent.
Now, some quick news from the world of media and marketing, and the Miss America pageant, which was started 97 years ago, taking a bold step in what we think is a right direction by smashing the stereotypes that exist around contestants. The Y&R North America agency launching a series of videos entitled Misconceptions, wherein the contestants tell their own stories in their own words. As you'll see, the content goes a long way in dispelling the myth that these women are empty-headed, superficial and just in it for a sparkly crown.
Oh, you do a beauty pageant?
Oh, you're just pretty.
Oh, are you allowed to eat that?
What do you do?
I help the U.S. government solve their problems with computer software.
I want to be a diplomat for the United States and work in counterterrorism.
I'll be a commercial pilot in the next few years.
I've developed a prototype of a tile that when you walk on it, it can generate electricity.
Race, socioeconomic status, gender, sexuality, the way that all of those things compound to change the way that you interact with institutions.
At Columbia, I studied neuroscience at Brown.
I'm a graduate of Harvard University and I majored in neurobiology.
I just graduated in May with a chemistry degree.
Degree in biology with a concentration in neuroscience.
I'm a psychology major.
Future educator.
Philosophy and communication studies.
Psychology, Spanish, and global studies.
Journalism. Geology. I really like dirt and rocks.
Miss America.
It's an interesting time to study political science, to say the least.
And we're going to play you out with our favourite ad from the week. British retailer John Lewis is known for its larger-than-life festive season ad campaigns. But it seems to be getting a head start this year with an epic rendition of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. The ad by the Adam and Eve DDB agency sets out to reposition John Lewis and its supermarket brand Waitrose as it introduces new visual identities for both. So, have a look. Let us know what you think of this and also our other stories on social media. And until next time, goodbye to you. Thank you for watching.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, having no sympathy. Anyway, doesn't really matter to me. Just killed a Martian, put my laser to his head, pulled my trigger. I'm not dead. Mama, life had just begun. Now I've gone and thrown it all away.